Hello there, everybody. Good evening. Thanks for tuning in. In conversation again. We have something different for us this time, which is something that's not from the 90s and in the past. This is very much present day, although it certainly harks back to those golden days of grunge and the 90s. We have the honour and the pleasure of listening to and giving our critique on Battalion of Flies EP that was released today, In Dark Meadows Chaos Reigns. And, you know, I just want to thank CK and Craig and the rest for giving us that opportunity. So hope you enjoy it. Listen along. And Martin just wants to say hello as well.
Yeah, hi everybody. Thanks for joining us. Looking forward to this. So I've been kind of following this band for a year or so. I think since I caught them. I can't remember when I caught them about a year ago, and they really caught my attention just musically. So I'm dead excited tonight to I've obviously listened to it about 30 times now over the last 24 hours, and I'm dead excited for you guys to hear it for the first time. But if I could give you a bit of advice, get a set of headphones or connect it up to your TV where you got some really good speakers, because the sound production on this EP is fucking epic. So strap in. Let's enjoy it.
Yep, definitely. And we will have our draw tonight for the February raffle. And once we've brought our part of the night to the close, we've got a short set from Metatone, which, you need to watch. It's really, really good. A good laugh, but good music at the same time. So we will hit you with a double dunt to start with. So we're going to have tracks 1 and 2 back to back. So crank it up, get the headphones on, whatever you're doing to enjoy it, and just enjoy, and then we'll all have a wee chat about it. And while it's playing, certainly get your comments in, and let everybody see what's happening. Cheers.
Comes the veil again, cover my eyes. The walls of disarray, themselves. They lost their minds again. Their minds again. The world's a mess. Gotta stop the clouds, burning down the house, tearing down the wall. Gotta stop the clouds, tearing down the house, burning down the wall. We
There we go. How's that for
Wow.
an opening salvo?
My fucking ears are bleeding.
It's just, I think we wouldn't have done it justice if we'd have just played the first track. The two of them just, it's just one big opening statement for something that's only an EP. And 5 tracks. The first two, just it's just a statement of intent of what's to come. I'm sure there'll be an LP on the way not too long after this. But yeah, Martin, tell us your thoughts on these two.
Oh. Listen, I just you'll have got my sentiment about the bass and the depth and the fucking production value in this is just stunning, and it has that a kind of balance between that's so familiar, those riffs and those that sounds like early Soundgarden, that sounds like a bit of maybe later day Metallica, that sounds like a bit of Alice in Chains from Facelift, and you're trying to put it all into place, and you think, fuck, it's just pulling from all those sources, and it's just dead. It's dead now, but with an absolute hacking back to, those sounds, just brilliant, just absolutely brilliant. I think the first one cracking opening, and then the second one just layers it, just layers it again, and just really, 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 really strong. So brilliant. And I know, I think 3 out of the 5 songs were written in the last 12 months, and sort of really. Sort of reflecting, COVID and how we're feeling, how we're feeling, maybe mentally and physically, and a little bit about how they feel about, how things have been handled and stuff like that. So, so some cracking lyrics in there when you pay a bit of attention to it. Listen, I've got to give a shout out, and it was remiss of me to start by not doing it, is giving a shout out to that, which is absolutely beautiful artwork. I had to say, the first time I saw that, when the guys were doing the Kickstarter a few months ago, was like, I definitely want a piece of that. So they used a Brazilian graphic artist, and I'm going to pronounce her name wrong, but I think we need to give her a shout out because it's just beautiful stuff. So it's Ju Lido from Brazil, and he or she definitely needs a bit of recognition for that. Just stunning. And doesn't kind of that sum up how we've all kind of felt in the last 12 months?
I think visually, definitely.
How many of us have done that in the last 12 months? Whether it's been not seeing your family, or not getting to a gig, or not getting to see Pearl Jam in Madison Square Garden in March.
After a couple of bottles of wine.
Absolutely stunning. So, absolutely brilliant. And the next song, Colin, I was talking to CK earlier, and I was asking him what his favourite track of the 5 were, and he said it's the next one. So it's the kind of more sort of melodic intro and build up. So I'm keen to get. This isn't my favourite. I told him which my favourite was, and I'll tell you later. But this is what music does, isn't it? It talks to us all in different ways, and gives us all messages. So this is the band's favourite. So let's hear it out.
I will hear that. Yep. I just, again, echoing what you'd said. I think I actually said it when we done the Road to Grunge Fest review, and nothing after this was thankfully on it. And I think again, I thank the guys for giving us that to put on the Road to Grunge Fest album. But when we were reviewing that I think I said that at the time. You can hear every influence there. You know that the guys like the stuff, and you know that they've grown up with it and everything else. But it's just all came together in a certain way, and they've made it their own. It's new, but it's got that old feel to it at the same time, which it ticks all the boxes. I wrote a few things down, just, it's just the first two, it's just powerhouse rock stuff, they're just grunge, powerhouse, going for it. The vocals, brilliant, absolutely. There's a vast array of different kind of styles and the usual G clamps on the old whats to get some of those notes, and that the scream, the kind of scream at the end, the nothing after this, is just immense. A wee bit that I noticed as well, that in the breakdown in the middle of Clowns, I don't know if you know of a band called The Beyond, but it just kind of it sounded like something they did, but again in a good way, and you don't hear their sound emulated a lot. I don't know if the guys know The Beyond or had heard the songs or whatever, but yeah, it's just the two of those are just immense. But yep, third track, the band's favourite, as Martin tells us, so we can see once you guys have listened to it if it becomes your favourite. You might have your favourite already, but remember, comment, let's see your comments, let the guys will see these comments, and go and buy it. Battalion of Flies online on Facebook and the online store. Hit the shop now, you'll be able to go and get that and much more. So enjoy the third track, people, and we'll be back.
I
Boom.
I thought you were still on mute. I thought you were going to go. What a brilliant song! Just it just smashes your fucking brains out for 2 songs, and then it's giving you this lovely little melodic bridge in the middle of these 5 songs, lulling you into a false sense that that's the way the album might finish. And then it fucking tears your face off for another 2 songs. So I can see why they love it. You know, it's a beautifully written and beautifully played song. You know, hats off to them. Really nice.
Yeah, I could, I can hear that in the charts. I can hear that on the airwaves. It's got that appeal. You know, it's. Again, it ticks all the boxes. For me, the vocals, the lyrics are just spot on. I like on all the songs how they've kind of layered them. You know, that there's wee kind of whisper lyrics in there. There's wee, just understated, but you can just pick them out. And I'd been listening to it in the car, but now I'm actually listening to it through headphones. I can hear all these little nuances, and again, that's down to the production and the guys that they got involved on it. We've got a wee group, the wee SOS Records group that we talk on, and the guys were praising CK and Craig and just on the production, and we all agreed that it makes everything else that everybody else has done sound shit, but we can admit that, but yeah, that's what happens. But it's amazing how the guys came by this and how they got to do it. And again, it just shows you the power of the people. They put a Kickstarter out there in order to get this done. They had the concept, they had the songs, they knew what they wanted to do, but they just didn't have the means or all the means to realise. And they put it out there to people, and the people, as they've always done for us, Martin, and will hopefully always continue to do, they came through, they raised the money, and that managed, that allowed them to get the guys on board that made it sound so awesome. It just, again, I say it time and time again, we both say it time and time again, but it is astonishing what people will do when you ask of them what you want.
Absolutely. I mean, I keep saying that the power of the people is greater than the people in power. You can do a lot with a movement. A few hundred people or a few thousand people, and listen, I bought into the Kickstarter very early on because I loved the stuff that they were doing prior, and it's so rewarding that you put your 30 or 40 quid in to help music, get out there in front of people, and then sit here tonight, and talk about music that, in some small way. And I'm not into engineering and music production and all that sort of stuff. I just like hearing stuff, and just to hear new metal, new grunge, alt rock stuff coming out of Scotland. That I had a tiny little bit to play with. Tiny little bit. Oh my! A little bit of input into it was good. A little bit into it was good.
Got that, yes.
So let's move on to the raffle, Colin.
Yes. So again, the power of the people. So we had 2 great prizes donated, to different images of Chris Cornell. One, a wood burning by Heather Lauriston, which is, you've seen it. You've seen the time lapse of it. It's brilliant. And also the it looks like a kind of watercolor print.
Watercolor painting.
Correct.
So I think
correct. Who was it that donated that? It escapes me at this moment in time.
So that was Anna Miller.
Anna Miller. Sorry, Anna.
appreciated that. I think I think what she said was I bought 2 of these by mistake.
Right.
So been there, done that. So thanks Anna, thanks Heather.
Yeah. Thank you.
Really cracking individual prints. So Stephen, the new banker in SOS. He's the new money man. So thanks everybody for sending money to him and not me.
Our offshore account.
Yeah, our offshore accountant. So we raised just shy of £300 off the back of those, which is brilliant. I really appreciate it. Colin and I know as much as you guys how fucking tough it is just now, and every penny's a prisoner. Especially through January and February. So for every single one of you that gave us a donation, really appreciate it. So we've got 172 numbers. So I need to juggle between screens here, Colin.
Okay.
So so I'll do a random number generator,
Right.
and it's between 1 and 172. And I know this is probably going to be round the wrong way on the screen, but if you see, oh God. That's not going to work, is it? No, it's giving me this. Shit. Hang on, how do
you need to turn
it's
your
not good.
turn your background
I need to change it to nothing. How's that? There we go. So it's 1 to 172. Can you see that?
Back a wee bit. Yep, see it there. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. 1 to 172. Generate, and the number is 111.
111.
Did you see that?
Yep. All the ones.
111. 111 is 111 is Grant Jameson again. Did he not win the last one?
I think he did he?
No,
no, it was Craig McElwraith that won that.
What was? So Grant Jameson. I think you just put your money in this afternoon, didn't you? You jammy bastard.
Well, money goes to money, as they say, and I don't mean that he's got lots of money, but Grant done some amazing things last year, and he's going to do some more this year. He done the 1 million step challenge for Diabetes UK last year, and raised a lot of money. I can't remember exactly, but it was a lot of money. And
4.5 grand. Yeah.
It was, and again, I don't think he'll mind me saying, but he lost a lot of weight in the process. He was type 2 diabetic, and I think verging on going type 1, and he decided to turn things around and make money at the same time. So he is literally a shadow of his former self, and he's doing great things in the wake of that. So that's great that he's won it. So well done, Grant. Well done.
Well done, Grant. Appreciate it, man. And I remember the story. I remember that story. It's just come back to mind what you were saying there, Colin.
Mm-hmm.
That you've done that, and absolutely amazing achievement, Grant. So congratulations, hats off, mate.
And
so
he's part of our team. He's part of our team for this year as well. So which is great.
So we'll be in contact, and we'll get this stuff. Heather, who's doing the wood burning, Grant, has left a space at the bottom of the wood burning, so it's not finished yet. And she's left that space in case you want to put anything in it. So if you want some lyrics burnt into it, or anything you want, or you just want the T-shirt filled in, just let me know, and I'll let Heather know how to finish the burning off, and then we'll get it sent off to you. But again, well done.
Yeah,
outstanding.
Well done.
Cool. I'll tell you the mark after the songs.
So just I might have dreamt this, but I think it was two prizes, like two things, one prize? It was, yes, wasn't it? Or is it?
Yeah. So
Aye,
we didn't. It was 2 prizes
Aye.
coming from different people.
Aye,
So
but one lot.
we gets vote.
I couldn't remember.
Winner,
Just in case
the winner takes it all.
I'd missed a cue. Right. So moving on, we've got track 4. So batten down the hatches, and Martin will grab some wine, no doubt, and we'll have track 4. This one is called Thoughts and Prayers.
Today was a good day. No one made me turn the car around and head into a crowd. Today was a good day. No man or religion made me kick the fallen when they're already dead. So
Thoughts and prayers, or just your thoughts?
That's my favourite song out of the 5.
It was getting a lot of love in the comments there, so yeah.
And it's kind of, I've been kind of, I was talking to CK earlier about what their favourite was, and I'd told them that was my favourite, and it was like, oh right, okay, that's probably not our favourite, you know. And I'm like, well, that's music, isn't it?
It's
And I'm
objective.
I think it's, I'm quite a simple man, you know, and I like guitar and I like drums, and I think that kind of is more a sort of classic rock song for me.
Yeah.
And that's why I like it. It's got, you know, the guitar in it is less grungy and more sort of 80s, late 80s rock,
Yep.
kind of Guns N' Roses type vibe to it. And obviously that was the big influence on me in the 80s was Guns N' Roses. So I think it's nostalgia that's possibly making that stand out for me, being, you know, an elderly gentleman compared to most of these. So
Yep.
I mean, so I love it. I mean, every time I listen to it, that's the grower on me. That's the one I want to be. That's the one I want to be down the front, you know, singing along to it. To be honest, so yeah, brilliant. What about you? What do you think?
I actually get a more modern feel from it. It reminds me a bit of some of the tracks on Gigaton. I think it's got
Okay.
it just got that kind of vibrancy, and you know, I think Andy touched on it as well. Just that deep kind of groove there that you can bob your head to and nod your head to. But it's a standout for me. I'm still undecided on a favourite because I like them all equally, you know. But you know, I've only really listened to it. I listened to it twice in the car, and then this is me proper listening through the headphones as we do this.
Yeah.
So, but I could pick anyone at the moment, but something will probably pop out over time, and that'll be the one that sticks. But yeah, a great track, and as you say, music evokes different thoughts and different memories for different people. So for those of you that don't know Battalion of Flies, if you're listening to them for the first time, they've been about for a while. They've done some good stuff. Their old catalogue is on Spotify, and this new album is on Spotify as well. I believe it's on other streaming platforms at the same time. And the guys have, they've got CDs, and we would prefer, and I'm sure they would prefer, it gets what it deserves, and people own this, the fantastic artwork. You can have that, and it's yours to own. And I know a lot of people that are in the group are, they like their vinyl, they like their tangible things that they can own and play. But believe it or not, they're a 3-piece. They are just a 3-piece. They are just vocals and guitars, and that's Craig Costello. Tony Noble is on bass, and CK Gillen is drums and vocals. So, to get the sound that they get, and the groove that they get for a 3-piece is just astounding. There's bands out there that are raking it in. 5-piece bands, 6-piece bands, and to me, some of them don't even come close to producing the sound that these guys have got. Tommy Gleason, who mixed it, put a bit of additional guitar on there, and Romesh Dogan Goga. Sorry, Romesh Dogan Goga mastered it, so and Jamie Turnbull engineered it. So those 3 guys made these 3 guys, sound even more awesome than they are. So do it justice, and show your appreciation, and go out and buy it. You can do that via their page, so Facebook, Battalion of Flies. There's a shop now button, and there's a link to their store, and you can buy it there, and it'll be signed as well. And there's some other merch there, which looks pretty tasty. T-shirts, hats, and the likes. So get on it. And I think you can get some of the artwork as well. I think Martin, did you get some artwork, Martin? Did you get some
Yes,
of
I
that?
did.
Yeah.
I got one of the original prints as part
Yeah.
of the Kickstarter, and it is beautiful. I will frame it,
Yeah.
and it will be on my wall shortly.
Yeah.
Stunning. Just makes you go and want to look at their other stuff. You
Yeah.
know, everything else that he or she's doing.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a female or
No.
but it's stunning.
Yeah.
It's absolutely stunning. I think it was the artwork that sucked me in. To be honest, it's just beautiful.
Yeah.
So yeah,
A striking image. Yeah, definitely. So last but not least, track number 5, 100 Days. Let's listen.
I can feel it, it's floating in the air, suffocating us. Is anyone aware? Yesterday was 100 days since things all changed. I cannot breathe.
Always leave the people wanting more, eh?
Yeah, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. I was just thinking, when I was listening to that there, that they clearly penned this in maybe June last year.
Hmm.
100 days into this shite. Maybe they thought we were going to come out of it soon, and
I
we're
think
365 days into it now.
I think we
You
all
know,
did that. But
yeah. So. Yeah, a proper that's a proper metal song that all the way through, just some classic riffs, just fucking classic, just really really good. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Good
yeah,
metal song.
yeah.
Yeah, what about you?
I just again, just the for 5 songs, you know, I'd have loved this to have been an album, because if that's 5 songs on an EP, then an album of these kind of tracks would just be immense, you know. But just each track just, to me, gets better than the next, and then by the end of it you're hooked. There's just five standout tracks. As I say, I don't have a favourite because they're all great. They're all good in their own way. And
Yeah, tune in next week, folks, when Colin makes his mind up.
well, it just shows you the quality of it, the standard. I can't honestly say, yeah, that's the standout track, because they all stand out for me. That's just my honest opinion.
No, listen, a cracking EP, and obviously, we are kind of reviewing it and talking about it, and I do love it. I think there's some cracking songs, and particularly coming out from a Scottish band in 2021. But here's a question for you, Colin. What would you give it out of 10?
What would I give it out of 10? Well, there's only 5 tracks, so
Did you get two
5 out of 10. Out of 10, it's got to be banging the door of a 9 anyway. I would give it a 10 if it wasn't an EP. It was an LP. But that's me just being ultra critical, But I think the guys are just teasing us, they're teasing us, they've put it out there. I'm sure there's more to come and soon, but yeah, it's a solid 9.
Yeah, no, totally. I agree. I think it's just really refreshing, really exciting music to come out just now, and for the guys to do this over lockdown and over COVID is astonishing. So 8.5, 9 from me. Brilliant. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I've been playing it to death over the last 48 hours, and it's not boring me. It's not. I'm not skipping any of them. I'm listening to them all. I'm enjoying every single one. So that score might go up as I listen to it more. And I can't wait. Genuinely can't wait to see them live. And hopefully we knock out 10 or 11 tracks on a set for us. Grunge Fest, fingers crossed. That it goes ahead. Just be brilliant to see those guys on a stage. That just be brilliant.
Aye, no, definitely. Once again, just kudos to the guys, Craig, CK, Tony, and all the people involved. Well done. I hope and I pray, and as I've told you guys, I'll do all I can to push it. Tom Russell is behind things, so he'll certainly push it in Scotland. And I'm sure once the word gets out and people start streaming it on Spotify, they'll realise that you guys are, not that you were ever away, but you're back, and you're back in business, and you've updated your sound, you've updated your outlook, and as CK says, that this pisses all over the old stuff, and the old stuff was good, so that just gives you an indication of how good this is in their estimation and in ours. So go out, well, you can't go out, I'm going to say go out and buy it, but you can't go out and buy it. Go online and buy it. Battalion of Flies Facebook page. Battalion of Flies Facebook page, and shop now, and you will go to their shop and you'll get it. So just give it what it deserves, and that's that's buying it and getting it out there in the public domain.
Fantastic. Well done, guys. Awesome. Well done.
So we will move on. Martin was dropping little hints there as to what was going to happen across March and April with our raffles. So I'll hand you over to him because he has all the information, as he was telling me. He knows exactly what's in it.
But I'm not telling you what's in it.
No, I know. You bastard.
So I am mega excited about this, by the way. All right, I am fucking mega excited about this. So Stephen Dugan, our offshore accountant, has kindly donated a Pearl Jam 2018/19 mystery box. Now, you might not all be familiar with mystery boxes, but they come from the 10C Club, and you kind of buy them blind. So you pay $200. I think it was $200 or $120. I think it's 200 quid in total with shipping and stuff like that. And basically, you can either end up with some posters, some merch, or as one of my friends in America, I ended up with a signed guitar by the band. We're not raffling that yet. But we do have a mystery box that Stephen has not touched or taken anything out of, and a few SOS members, myself, Colin, and a few other guys have donated some stuff too. Now, in mystery boxes, you get posters, like tour posters, T-shirts, merchandise, pendants, flags, a whole bunch of stuff that just the 10C sell through the club. So we're going to call it the Mega Mystery Box Raffle, and we're going to run it for 2 months. We're going to run it over March and April, and we'll draw it at the end of April. It's worth £2,000. That's what the contents are worth. Okay, so we are going to put a reserve on it. So we need to raise a certain amount of money before it actually gets released to auction.
Yep.
And that's the value of it. So we need to put a £2,000 reserve on it, because it ain't going for any cheaper than that, guys. It's just not going for any cheaper than that. So and I know what the contents are, and this might be the raffle that I actually spend some money on, rather than taking all yours. It's astonishing. So I'll put some details out as of tomorrow around how we're doing it, and we're going to do it on all the Pearl Jam platforms on Facebook. So we're looking to really ramp this one up and raise some money. But it's a fucking astonishing prize. It really is. I think it's probably, in terms of value, the best we've had in a couple of years. And I genuinely thank Stephen for the donation. It's really appreciated, mate. So that's March and April's.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm so excited about it.
It's a cracker, and yeah, thanks Stephen. Thanks for getting involved as well, doing the spreadsheets and the accounting side of things, to free up Martin to do other things and not make an arse of them. Only kidding. But it's it's a great donation, and Stephen is forever. You'll see, if you ever see the spreadsheets, his name kind of takes up most of them at times. He's just a top bloke all round, and again, thanks for doing that. But as Martin says, it's an absolutely phenomenal, although he never said it, but I'll say it for him, phenomenal raffle. Hence it's over 2 months, and hence we want to get a lot of money for it. Now, we've spoke to all the admins of other Pearl Jam groups, and they're all going to get behind it as well, because we know that there's going to be a hell of a lot of interest in this. So we will keep it in our own ranks, maybe for the first couple of weeks, just to give you all a head start and get in there, and then we'll open that up to the wider community. So as always, you've got to be in it to win it. But thanks for all the donations so far. That's us 2 months. 2 months have gone by already. Is that not frightening? But we're a good way down the road. If, fingers crossed, Grunge Fest goes ahead, then great. If it doesn't, then what we're doing with this raffle will go a long way to filling that void. So that this is a big one. We might have a slightly bigger one towards the end of the year, but we'll just need to wait and see. And if you think this is a big one, not like Martin's small one he was talking about earlier, but if you think this is a big one, then wait till you see the next one. But yeah, that's more Christmas time, so you need to get on it for March and April. So thanks to everyone who tuned in. As always, it's varying numbers and people coming and going. We can never get a real gauge on what's happening and who's watching. I think the bots and the algorithms kind of keep us at bay, but we do know that a hell of a lot of people watch these videos after the event because we see the views and we can see it. So if you're watching it in retrospect, then thanks for watching, and set your notifications for the next time so that you can see it live as it happens, because it's got a better feel to it that way, I think, anyway. So in fact, if you miss it when it's live, then that's just pants, and that's all I'll say. Okay. But this is Metatone put a short set together for us, which is pants, but you can make up your own mind about that. So
Are we in this one?
I'm not saying anything. You'll
The guitars.
you'll be able to watch. So yeah, enjoy it, people, and we'll see you next time. Thank you. Good night. God bless.
John, take a note. John, take a note. Thanks. Just that you didn't write that down. Why are you not writing it down? John, is this thing on? Roddy, can you hear him? Right, have we got to play this SOS Records thing or what? John? Rod? John? Come on. What are you writing? Have we got to play this SOS thing? Right, good. Let's get on with it. Jesus Christ. Can't get a staff. Hello. SOS Records. We're Metatone. This is called Mr. Average. Enjoy. Justify all the air you breathe. Justify the air you breathe. The day you woke, the day you spoke, the day you tore my heart out of my chest, and all the rest. Have you done justify the air you use. I'm trying, still trying to find a way of love. Have you lived and have you loved? Have you been undecided, not sure what path you're gonna take? Have you got a clear conscience and a credit card? Yeah, well, welcome aboard. I'm trying, still trying to find a way of I'm trying, still trying to find a way of love. I'm trying, still trying to find a way of love. Hey, this is Simple Soul Blues, just for you. And you said this game is on. And you said we are awakening. And you said blame your government. No matter how hard you knock you down, the simple souls have to figure this out. Paralyzed by years. And you said we'll work it out. And you said watch as the sparks they fly. And you said follow me around the world. Lay down the law and lead the charge. As simple souls have to figure this out. Paralyzed by years. Then you said I've got my beady eyes on you. And you said come round the back, get up to no good. And you said blame the system, man. What the hell, you armchair activist. A simple souls have to figure this out. Paralyzed by years. Simple souls have to figure this out. Paralyzed by years. Life is a puzzle with no clues. You work it out. If it's the last thing you do, that is the point of your simple soul blues. Cheers. This is called Battlefield. cheers. Thank you so much, Sounds of Seattle. This has been an absolute pleasure. Take care, enjoy 2021. We'll see you again soon.
Not so innocent.